coming up here at Indonesia Masters is a women's singles. 2 times former world number ones up against one another. Saina NEHWAL of India, the number 8 seed, against the 3 times world champion plus Olympic champion from Spain, Carolina Marin. And the race, the HSBC race to Guangzhou in the women's singles, you can see is very much based on what happened in Thailand and Malaysia. And Marin is number 4 and Saina NEHWAL is number 6 on that list, so they will definitely shoot up as and when it's all calculated early next week. And here we got the women's singles draw, and the 2 semi-finals yesterday, they were awesome. Saina NEHWAL coming through against Herbing Jiao 21-18 in the 3rd, and Carolina Marin coming through also in 3 games against Chen Yufei 23-21 in that 3rd and final game. And the first player to enter the arena here is Saina NEHWAL of India. She won the bronze at the Olympics in 2012 in London, a World Championship bronze and a World Championship silver, and on top of that 2 times Commonwealth Game golds. The first very, very successful women's single player from India. And of course that has later been followed by PV Sindhu. And here we've got the opponent from Spain, Carolina Marin. And she is a 3 times world champion. She won in 2014, 15 and 18. The head-to-head between these 2 players is a 6-5 for Marin. And as you can see, Marin won last week, and that was in the final.
Hello.
Sorry, that was in the semi-final they played, and that was in 2 straight games.
Okay, which one you want, black or red? Red. Black.
So we're getting ready for the toss of the coin.
Red. That side. Service or receive? Service. Okay, thank you.
Here we got Carolina Marin in the picture with the souvenirs for the crowd. And she is definitely getting ready here. And now Saina NEHWAL doing the same.
Okay.
So it's number 4 on the world ranking against number 9 on the world ranking. And here we have Saina NEHWAL, age 28, and has been as high as number 1 on the world ranking. She was number 1 for 14 weeks, and last time that happened was on the 15th of October 2015. She's always a tremendous fighter with a never say die attitude. Her way to this final today, she played 3 games in the first round match against Ayustin of Indonesia, 49 minutes. But it was a tough, long, hard-fought match in the semi-final against Herbing Jiao yesterday, winning 21-18 in 58 minutes. She She is extremely professional in her approach to the game and how she works in training, I know, from the coaches back home. And here, Carolina Marin, the Olympic champion from 2016. But she also won, as I mentioned, the World Championship in 14, 15 and 18. She is presently number 4 on the world ranking, and that's based on 14 tournaments, 2 places up from last week. She yesterday had to dig deep, very, very deep indeed, when it came to the semi-final against Chen Yufei. The number 3 seed, she won 23-21 in the final game in 66 minutes. She's a very, very aggressive attacking player, Carolina Marin, playing with tremendous confidence, and when she's playing at her best, she plays at a higher pace than everyone else. The court officials for this match, the umpire is Abdul Latif Johari from Indonesia, and the service judge is Andi Purnama, also from Indonesia. Carolina Marin, possibly the strongest physical player on the circuit in the women's singles.
On my right, Carolina Marin, Spain. And on my left, Saina NEHWAL, India. Carolina Marin to serve, level, play.
So Marin to serve, level play. 4th final of this afternoon is on its way.
Yeah, exactly that, Morten. If Carolina Marin is on her game, she's really almost unstoppable. She's so powerful, mentally strong, but last night she really was pushed 23-21, all out. So it depends how much energy she has today. But Saina, definitely strong, steady, uses her smash and is a thinker out on court. So if she can push it, she might have a chance.
2 love.
Yeah, when we saw these 2 players play the semi-final last week, in all fairness, we must say that Saina NEHWAL was not able to follow pace. Marin was all over her, and she was winning very comfortably, 21-16, 21-13.
Oh, what fast pace right off the bat. Trying to find the back line, both of them with the clears.
3 love.
Saina uses her attacking clear quite a bit to try to find the corners. So 24-shot rally, but I'm sure we're going to see longer and longer rallies as the match goes on.
So Jermaine, you had the privilege of watching the 2 semi-finals yesterday in the women's singles, and what is your take on it? Who is the favourite in your book?
Really, really tough. Again, going in, and Carolina Marin, I would give her that edge, but she was really pushed to her max last night. When she got on attack, she looked so strong. But Saina also had a really tough game against He Bingjiao, and she, right at the very end, she knew how to do it mentally and pulled that one off, but that took a lot of energy. 58 minutes of play, 21-18 in the 3rd. So I'll give a little edge to Marin, but I think this could be a very good game if Saina can dig deep.
Interesting to see that Saina has played shots out the back line here when she's actually playing the slower end of the court. But I'm sure she will settle in very shortly.
6-5. Serve 6-2.
I know from their Danish coach in Marin's camp that they have been focusing a lot on physical when it comes to Marin's game. The Danish coach name is Anders Thomsen, is an assistant coach to Fernando Rivas. So they have worked as a coaching partnership for many years already, those two.
Yeah, and they make such a great team. I mean, and that's a big part of Marin. She has a great team around her, mental coach, physical, good badminton coaches. A lot of the time she pays actually for them to come. Everybody thinks it's under their association, but it's a lot of her own funding to make the best team.
It's a tough rally here. And Saina is missing that one completely.
8-2.
And the Spanish coaching bench also taking turns, because I saw Fernando Rivas in Malaysian Masters last week, and this time here in Indonesia is Anders Thomsen who's there. Oh, what a good start here by Marin. 9-2 up.
9-2.
No. Oh, no.
No.
3-9.
We don't want to see that.
No, I think that might have been her knee.
I think it's her knee.
Oh, that's terrible. She was really pushed yesterday, tired. She's been on travel for a long time. Nobody wants to see this.
I think she's done her knee. I think the ligament. But at least she can move the knee, at least.
No.
But it's such a typical situation, is it, when they jump leaping on to play that around the head situation.
She has to be very careful right now.
Yes, I think so too. She's got to be very, very sure that's nothing wrong, because otherwise she would just aggravate it.
That's very scary when you go down.
Carolina, can you continue? Yeah, maybe.
I think she wants to continue.
I mean, especially Saina on the other side had knee problems, had a surgery there too.
I'm trying to have a look at it here in slow motion. Look at the knee, how it's caving in. That right knee is just caving in.
Carolina.
Well, Dr. Carmen's just on the side of the court. She's been the doctor for Indonesia for many, many years. Sports medicine doctor.
Trying to have a look at it here one more time.
Marin, Carolina Marin.
This is
Carolina.
what we see so often
Can you continue? Okay.
in women's badminton, and they jump towards that around the head situation. The knee sometimes is caving in due to the pressure.
I'm so happy to see her on her feet, but I hope it's nothing. I hope it's not serious. Oh. She shouldn't.
She should stop, in my
Serve.
opinion, but
10,
it's her own decision.
3.
It's tough being on the other side too. Saina knows it's hard to play against somebody that's injured. It's mentally so hard.
Yeah.
And again, she's had a knee injury as well. No.
She's got to give
Yeah.
up.
Serve for 10. Carolina.
And she's in tears. Absolutely in tears.
So sad to see.
Yeah, because it's not so much about this match. Okay, she's losing it due to injury, but what if it's really bad when she gets home, she get the x-rays, she get everything done, and it shows that the ligament is gone.
And she's so strong. She is so physically strong. It's really tough to see. So I hope she can have a quick recovery and wish her the best.
Carolina. Are you retired?
That's so hard to see. Well, the Olympic champ, and she's 3-time world champ.
Carolina Marin retired. Match won by Saina NEHWAL 4-10.
So tough to see, Morton.
It is. That's not the way we want to see it. That's not the way we want it to end. We want the competition and not like this.
She's been away from home before Christmas. She was at the World Final Tour. She didn't play, but she was there. So she's been away from her long stretch and really tired after yesterday's match. So.
And we're ready for the on-court interview here.
It's a very important year for all of us, and this was not good at all. She's a very tough competitor for all the players, and she started off very well, and it was, I think, unfortunate today.
Dia berkata kalau dia memikirkan bahwa game yang harusnya berjalan seru, tetapi dia injury dan dia bilang kalau itu keputusan yang tepat daripada dia harus menahan sakit dan akhirnya menghancurkan karir dia. Okay, next question. How do you feel playing in Indonesia, especially in Istora?
I think Indonesia is one of my luckiest places. I would like to thank all of my fans. It's my 8th final here, so it's a very surprising moment for me. I played 8 finals, which is great, and I would like to thank all the fans here who come and support for me. So would like to come next year again and see how it goes.
Oke, dia berkata kalau dia bilang ini tuh tempat dia di mana dia udah 8 kali main di sini, main final, dan juga dia senang banget bersama di sini karena penonton-penontonnya, supporter-supporternya sangat suportif dan sangat membantu dia, memberikan support untuk permainan. One last question. So after this, what next for your achievement?
I just came out of my shin injury, which was for 4 weeks and 5 weeks. So I just played these 2 tournaments to see how good I am. But I'm really happy that last week I could play the semi-finals in Malaysia, and this week I could play the finals. So hopefully to get better with my shape and condition, and looking forward to the next tournaments.
Oke, dia bilang dia akan beristirahat dulu sejenak dan dia ingin merecover diri dia karena dia juga baru pulang dari Malaysia dan sekarang dia lanjut lagi di Indonesia, kemudian dia akan lanjut lagi di turnamen-turnamen selanjutnya dan dia akan terus berlatih agar dia menjadi tepat lebih baik. Oke, do you want to say anything about the supporter here? Say thank you by yourself.
I would like to thank all the fans here. Thank you so much for coming and cheering us every year. Thank you so much.
And do you have special? So do you have a special treatment for your health, or because you see the opponent, your opponent is have a little bit sick in their feet, his feet. Do you have maybe someone of our supporter here wants to be next you?
I would say from last 2-3 years, I've been getting injured a lot. So I try to get better with my shape, and I just think of how to improve myself. So there is no secret to injuries. You have to face injuries. You have to come back stronger. So that's what I do. I would like to thank my physio who's working very hard with me to keep me in shape. And of course, my coaches who have been supporting me a lot. So and thank you so much. That's all.
Oke, dia berkata, dia bilang kalau dia itu tidak punya treatment khusus untuk kaki dia, untuk injury-injury yang pernah dialami sama dia, tapi dia terus berlatih dan mengalahkan semua rasa sakit itu, sehingga dia terus bisa terus berlatih di atas sakit itu. Oke, thank you so much and congratulations, please enjoy.
And here we have the point where the injury occurred. Look at this, the big jump to the around the head situation, and look at the right knee, how is giving in, and she's falling out of court here. Try to look at this. Hopefully it is not as bad as it looks, because to me, I have seen this on a few occasions, and that means maybe 6, 7, 8 months out of the game. But we will just hope the very, very best. For Marin here, completely in tears, and have to stop, have to give up in this match, and in 10 minutes she was 10-4 up, but not able to continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, modern prize money presentation to women's single winners. Please welcome the presenter and the winners.
And here we got Saina NEHWAL onto the podium. Just behind it, I am actually not sure whether Marin can make it. And she's just outside being attended to by the physios and doctors and so on. So here we've got the winner in the women's singles, Saina NEHWAL. The number 8 seed in the tournament, a former world number 1 in the women's singles. But what a sad way to win. I'm sure she didn't want to win it this way.
No, nobody wants to win that, and we do hope Caroline Marin with a fast recovery. Everybody wants to see her back as soon as possible, but we wish her the best. And Saina was in the final last year.
Yeah, Indonesia has definitely been good hunting ground for Saina NEHWAL. She has also won the Indonesian Open 3 times. And first time, that was in 2009.
Yes, that was her first Super Series win. And I remember watching her and I thought, wow, watch out.
Yeah, she has stayed an incredible 12 years at the top of the world in badminton. She has done really well. She was out after the Olympics in 2016 due to a knee problem that she had to go through surgery.
Yes, she did, and fought her way back. Actually even learned how to swim for different ways of recovery. So it was good to see that she was trying different things.
She came back into the circuit, the world circuit, in January 2017, and have been working steadily towards moving up into the top 10 where she's been for the past year or so.
Yes, and she is such a solid player mentally and physically. I think she's one of the best. I would put my money on her a lot of the times to always reach quarters, semifinals, finals. She's been struggling though with some shin injuries in November and December. She said she should have taken a little more of a break, but here she is.
And the next match coming up is a mixed doubles. Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong of China against Tontowi Ahmed and Liliana Natsir of Indonesia.